Sorry about that, guys. My computer tripping today. As I was trying to get everything started, it just started like doing some wild stuff. But anyway, without further ado, we're finally here watching the card next to it. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it and restart from the beginning since my computer was doing weird. There we go. Oh, 7 minutes in. Oh, we want to move past it. This last stream is sponsored by Activision. I didn't even get a chance to read it all. The Monument. White House. Pennsylvania Ave. Oh, that's Killer Mike. What's up with my game audio, dude? I mean, audio. Oh, it never changed it. Oh, that's why. What the heck, dude? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put this on full screen. Oh, it's in DC at the Capitol. There we go. Oh, they even had the buses with them.
The creators have arrived. The game is loading up.
Look at all those ring lights,
It's
man.
time to introduce you to Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
That's not in-game engine footage. This is actual gameplay. I feel like they're misleading with that.
battleground.
I wonder if some previous operators from Cold War is returning. A baseball bat. I don't know why they showed this trailer again, or instead of something new. The trailer's really not that impressive. To me, I don't know. At least in my opinion, this trailer wasn't that interesting. It's your average Call of Duties. I'm really looking forward to the I'm really looking forward to Liberty Falls gameplay.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle, and more.
See, nobody's paying attention to us.
Oh, buddy, that was one hell of a trailer. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and this is Call of Duty Next, the official reveal of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Of course, I'm joined here at the desk by Stephanie Snowden. You got the Senior Director of Studio Communications here, and man, I can't wait to see what we have in store today. Black Ops is a special place in my heart. It was the first esport that I ever got to cast, so this is a great experience, and this is freaking wild stuff.
It's amazing all around. The energy in here is incredible, but it's been a long time since we have had the opportunity to talk about a new Black Ops game out in the world.
Hell yeah.
Damn, does it feel good to be here ready to reveal Black Ops 6. We've got some incredible developers who are going to be joining us at the desk throughout the day. Lots of new to talk about.
It's been like, what, 5 years? Yeah, no, it's been like 4 years since the last Black Ops came out.
As that. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day, as you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 6 just by watching this stream. That's all you got to do on the official Call of Duty Twitch and YouTube channels. And you can see the awesome things. A lot of tigers. You know, tight like a tiger all across it. All right, folks. And now go ahead and if you're in chat as well, make sure you're out there taking a look. There's some details up there on the chats for both Twitch as well as YouTube, so you can get up to date on everything. But there is so much to talk about here today, and this isn't like hyperbole. Like there's a ton of shit to dive into.
Big show. We're diving in, and I am thrilled to welcome the multiplayer team from Treyarch to the desk. We have Matt Schrantz, Brittany Perello, and Joanna Long. Guys, I get to see you all the time at the studio. I feel very fortunate for that. But we're here to talk. We're here to talk about the world to Black Ops 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's just dive right into this.
So first they're gonna be talking about Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
I can't seem to figure out. That might be some Omni movement. Oh boy! Now we're about to see some live Black Ops 6 gameplay in just a little bit. And as I had already alluded to, Omni movement is going to be the talk of the town. Matt, why don't you tell us, what we should be expecting with this new movement option is going to be coming to Black Ops 6, because it really does feel like it is changing the game. I'm seeing these players absolutely decimate.
Yep, yeah, it's insane. I mean, you said it. They're going to be able to dive right in. They're going to be able to slide right in. They're going to be able to sprint right in. Whatever they want to do, Omni movement will unlock that ability.
Oh, that's Charlie Intel, I want to say. Well, it looks like him at least.
Omni, that's what that means.
We've been hearing about Omni movement since reveal. We got to talk about it a little bit in the direct. But today is the first time we're actually seeing it live, happening all around us in action. Matt, how do you expect the streamers?
I'm not gonna lie, that's like a big circle jerk, like convincing for Call of Duty people. I swear. Because they all, like, I'm also, like, I don't know if you guys remember when Charlie Intel was pretty much down there blacklisted for a few years for just speaking the truth about the game.
Starting in just a couple of days in our multiplayer beta.
Yeah, that's right, folks. So you pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. You can get early access to Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta now starting in 2 days. That's August 30th. And don't forget to preload the beta starting today. We have the technology, so preload it.
Yeah,
get in there.
And also get those juicy rewards.
Yeah.
But Brittany, speaking of beta, you and the team have been very busy because you're talking about maps. We got a lot of them lined up for launch. Let's take a look.
We got all the maps.
We've got maps.
Damn, oh, that's a lot of maps.
That's awesome.
Hold on, that's a lot of maps. Protocol, Payback, Skyline, Lowtown, Subsonic, Rewind, Scud, Red Card, Babylon, Derelict, Vercuda, interesting, okay. Vault, Sandhouse, Steakhouse, Gala, Pit. After all these years, why they're making Vercuda a map? I know Rewind is kind of like a Call of Duty's version of Blockbuster, honestly. I want to see what this Vercuda map's going to look like.
We've got 16 brand new maps at launch, all brand new, and we're going to be playing 8 at the beta. So that's 5 core 6v6 and 3 of our strike maps.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is I mean, typically, you know, for the betas, you get like maybe 1 or 2 maps, a little couple morsels. You guys going in?
got 8.
Big offering.
Yeah,
You're going
you
in.
guys.
Come huge.
I gotta take a screenshot of this. Hold on. I want to wait till that thing disappear. Full screen. Alright. I need to get a filter on this mic. You can hear every fucking thing.
You're going to see these here today. Brittany, is there one beta map you think folks are going to be really excited about playing?
I mean, there's not just one. They're all going to be great. Getting a hands-on look so that you can practice when the game comes out. But we've got maps.
Yeah.
When it comes out, but I'm personally really excited for players to play Skyline. I've been slaying really hard on that one in Hardpoint, and you got to dive into the pool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Omni movement, the pool, match made in heaven.
Tell you, it's giving me some.
Welcome to the channel, guys.
Some estate vibes, you know what I mean?
All right,
got some fancy buildings,
Yeah,
you know?
let's go.
I like that. I like the way it looks. All right, now we're talking about maps here, but yeah, I love me some modes. Let's talk about some modes here because we got a nice mix of modes that are going to be coming for the streamers to play, for the people at home to be able to play in the beta. But Joanna, there is one mode in particular that has caught my eye when I was looking through the menu, and it was Kill Order.
Yes.
What's Kill Order?
Yes, Kill Order is our new mode for Black Ops 6. It's a combination of a Slayer and objective mode. Every team will have their own high-value target, and is the key to their victory. Each team will want to protect their high-value target, aka HVT, while attacking the enemy's HVT. Any elimination will count towards their team's score, but you will get more score if you're...
It's pretty much another version of high-value target from Black Ops Cold War.
So you get to be aggressive or defensive, however you want to pick your poison.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite modes so far in Black Ops 6. We've had a lot of fun play testing it. I've seen people getting pretty rowdy in the pit at the studio over this. And if you're selected as HVT, you're actually going to get some unique bonuses, right?
Correct. You will get a bit of more perks as the HVT. You get a bit of extra protection with armor plates, and you can see enemies with directional indicators on their minimap.
Okay, so you can be a little bit of a shot caller.
Yes,
for
exactly.
Your team. Or not.
Hey, what's that, Adam? Oh, ADM or Adam.
Just throw it out.
Whatever you want to do.
It's a good way to know who really has your back, let's be honest.
I know that my friends will not call things out for me. And they will want me to suffer.
Your ride or dies really are.
Yeah, truly, mostly die. Now, let's talk about, because obviously you have all the maps you can play Kill Order on. Is there one map in particular that stands out to you that people should be looking out for in the beta?
I mean, you talked about...
I hope Kill Order is going to be in the beta. I want to give that a shot. Honestly.
Me I'm important, so I gotta...
Game's telling you you're high value,
show
girl.
it. I gotta show it off. So I really like Babylon.
Is that Tim the Tap Man?
In the action, as the HVT, it's easier to just go around, rack up the kills.
At first I thought he was Charlie Intel, but that was definitely Tim the Tap Man. That angle's a lot better.
I err on the side of carelessness for sure.
We've got plenty of new modes as well as fan favorites returning at launch and into the live seasons. We're only talking about Kill Order here today because it's in the beta. But Joanna, what can you give us a little taste of in terms of modes for launch?
Yeah, of course. We took a hard look at every mode in our portfolio, whether it's your traditional core modes or new modes like Kill Order. And for example, in Domination, we are bringing back objective zones.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Exactly.
Okay.
Having it as zones allows players to have a bit more space for exciting engagements battling over A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Another thing we took a look at is hardpoint. And what we did there, we basically added numbers to our objective icons to make it easier for players to call them out to teammates and to help players to remember and understand the specific rotations of the zones.
Yeah.
So,
Sweats rejoice.
Yeah. Esports gang excited. In terms of what other modes and newness and maps, Brittany, what have you got for us in the live seasons?
I mean, we're
Just a little hint, you know?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Still cooking.
we are still cooking. We've been told players want maps, so
I hear that is
I
a
read
thing.
it on the internet.
we're making a lot.
Must mean it's true.
No, that's a huge thing. You guys have not been giving us a lot of maps lately. You're just giving us a lot of old maps.
Yeah. Favorites.
I mean, there are certain maps where it just wouldn't be a Black Ops game without. That's all I'll say.
I appreciate it,
Well,
Adam.
later in the show, we might get a sneak peek.
All right, I'm compelled. All right, well, speaking of what lies ahead, let's go ahead and check out what we have coming up here at Call of Duty next, because there's so much goodness to go around. We're about to kick off our live multiplayer gameplay any minute now, and then we're going to be jumping into zombies later on the new Liberty Falls map. And finally, we're going to round out our live gameplay with a look at Warzone on the all-new Resurgence map. Also,
Oh, we're getting a new Resurgence map. Okay.
Team towards the end of the show, because there's a lot of goodness happening over in the mobile side of Call of Duty, so you don't want to go anywhere for that one. And now it is time to dive into some Black Ops 6 multiplayer gameplay. We'll be back at the desk in just a little bit with the developers of Treyarch to talk more about classic prestige, weapons, and so much more. But until then, we got two great casters to guide us through the action. We got Miles and Puckett standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. That is right, folks. We are here in DC. Call of Duty Next has now begun, and we get to kick off this degustation, Chris, with some multiplayer.
Yes,
but
sir.
I think the most fun part of today for us is the playground we have to work with. Oh, let's get it, baby. Oh, let's
Look
get
at
it.
this incredible circle, guys. We're going to be playing in here all week long. And of course, Miles, we are going to be breaking down all of the multiplayer. We're starting here with some classic 6v6, and that's got me all kinds of excited because it's been too long since my hands have touched black.
Oh, what's happening with this stream?
What was the last time I got in there? But ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with the man who was always...
Oh, there goes Satsi.
A multi-world champion and an absolute demon on the sticks, Chris.
That's right. This man just won Worlds a few months ago. Already
This gameplay reminds me so much of Black Ops Cold War, honestly.
Just the potential of Omni movement. There's no better screen than this.
So the third kill we get to see him do is a diving.
The UI is
headshot
just
there.
so
Again, like, this is
similar
what
to
you
Black
see.
Ops Cold
The man's
War.
going to be airborne most of the time. If he's not in the air, he's on his knees, slip sliding around. It's a difficult man to deal with, Chris, on the worst of days.
All right, the question is, how long before he gets fully streaked out? It's been, what, 60 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the UAV, counter UAV, and it looks like the helper helo is going to be his last streak. So, look, guys, it's a Black Ops game. You know what to look for when it comes to crazy weapons. We've got some awesome streaks being used here. And this man, backwards, forwards, you name it, whatever direction he's going, he's diving.
Let's switch it up, taking it over to MZ, who seems to be on the losing end of some fights. But what we love about MZ, never afraid to bring out the sniper rifle at all ranges.
Every
Is that the
Call of Duty I've
intervention?
watched MZ play has just been a sniper fest. Now, but she's sprinting already. She's using Omni movement to go side to side, left to right. She's getting ready for a big dive. Everyone wants to find that mega moment where you just get to fly through the air, hit that shot, forward, backwards, doesn't matter. This is Call of Duty on absolute.
Oh, that's okay. I know what that is. That's not the
innovation.
innovation.
That is back-to-back, making it 3 straight kills, starting to unlock those streaks, and this is just going to get even easier for her.
MZ again. Want to see some snips Hit a stim. Can we dive? Come on. Get it.
Slam cam.
I know the multiplayer is gonna be super sweaty with all this Omni movement stuff. I mean, I like the Omni movement look as a whole, but it's gonna make the games be more sweaty. But I hope they end up keeping it though. You know what I mean?
A man who will not be hitting any airborne snipes, but he's gonna do something. Let's go, Tim. What have we got?
I can't wait to see him in Zombies, where gravity is actually going to be on his side. No spoilers yet, but this stuff gets exciting.
A true professor of the School of Flopper on your screen, folks. Tim, though, having a good time here in DC. He's got a tough lobby. I mean, let's face it, Legion's on his team, Kane Brown's on his team as well. I wonder if he's got any pros to help him out.
I love that. Kane Brown making his way back here for Black Ops 6. He hosted Tim the Tapman's tailgate party. Awesome to see him there. And Tim gonna fall once again on screen, but we did see Legion with a little pop-up performance, and now it's Jay Smooth's turn here from the Nuke Squad.
I mean, I wonder if anyone's running the intelligent movement system here, where again you could do things like automatically mantle, automatically slide under, you know, obstacles. It really just allows players to feel a little bit more fluid on the map, not have to use as many button inputs. This is something you can toggle on and off as well. So don't worry, folks. Those of you are like, that sounds OP. That's not a problem here, boys.
Tim, solid shots once again, and he is trying to get the angle, taking the corner a little too tight there. 0.73 KD, take me off his screen and show me Hutch.
Hutch, one of the older players here in DC. And he's having himself a decent time.
I haven't seen Hutch in a while, honestly.
Are the old guys going to be able to hang in this game? And I think the answer is
yeah. I asked Hutch if he was going to run for president. He said he's a little bit busy with Black Ops 6 dropping here this weekend for the beta. But I can't wait to see the old guard returning here. Classic gameplay meets some brand new movement. And you know Hutch is fired up to try it out.
I mean, we've seen some slides already, and you can see how fluid the game is. I mean, one of the things we've been talking about constantly with the creators who have been here in DC for a while is, what does it feel like? Does it feel like a Black Ops game?
It feels so good just moving around the map. It's natural. My first thing I did was dive on my back, though. And I thought it was so dope that you had to challenge me, and I was already aiming where your head's going to be.
Chris Puckett, supine prone, fighting kills. Hutch on the right-hand side.
I'm really good at it.
Chris and I,
should we do another lap?
We can do another lap. I don't want to do two.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, well, it took 4 years to make this. Like, I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, maybe I'll see difference when I play the beta, but it looks it just looks just like Black Ops Cold War.
Yes, everybody, welcome.
I mean, I like the art style, but it's just like it's 4 years to make a Black Ops Cold War clone. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Methods don't let me do it. He did. Thank God. Schroding Lee now on the other side, and it looks like he's the HVT for his team right now, so picking up a lot of points here. Again, oh, it's a dub. It's the first dub we've seen of the day.
We've got multiple different game modes. You saw MZ was playing domination. There is a little bit of the high value target. You're going to score more when you're the HVT. You also get a little bit of body armor that I found went a very long way.
It does, while you're highlighted red in game, so everyone knows where you are. It's up to your teammates to protect you, unless you're one of GP's friends. Ziddy nearly hitting the old Omni movement dive. Getting nothing but shots there. Another one of the SMGs, Chris, we're seeing here. So much fun here in Black Ops 6.
Methods, I know your gun's really good and you're putting up multi-kills, but can we please see the RC? I need to see some explosions to start the day.
Oh, here we go. Counting over up. He might pull it in a second. Zenny, he did say to me that this might be his year. He might have to come back. I don't know, Zen. Let's see how this RCXD goes.
Let me show you some here, kid.
I just hope the campaign wasn't rushed how like Black Ops Cold War was, though. Honestly. Oh jeez. Oh snap.
Good job, Zen. Wow, plenty of multiplayer action taking place today, folks. All of these streams.
I like the kill cam now.
You want to check out? Get them on a side monitor. We have got tons of good news for you, folks. We have a special announcement to make today. There's a lot of special announcements, folks.
Yes.
One of Call of Duty's most revered characters is returning for Black Ops 6 launch, Chris. I'm not gonna say. Just watch the video.
He can't be replaced.
It's talking about Richtofen, probably. No, they probably talking about Mason Woods or I don't know.
Hi, baby.
Oh, this guy. I didn't know they was gonna bring him back.
Folks, the replacer is back, the one and only Peter Stormare. I think every single Black Ops game without fail, he is here and he's back. His car's parked outside, Chris. You're going to be able to get him in game soon.
I hope he's doing some donuts. Let's take a look at what's going on with Kinda Funny Games. I saw him post on Instagram this morning. So fired up to play the new title. How is the aim, though? Okay, a one-shot kill there coming through. Let's see if he can turn into a streak. I love the dive.
I see they got the same attachments.
This is one of the new maps here in Black Ops 6. A little small, fast-paced. You've got that sort of central pyramid section. A lot of action in there. Obviously, you can see the objective as the B zone here in this game of domination. And that's a GG's. I was just getting warmed up talking about the map.
250 to 145, not even close. Kinda Funny laying down the hammer. Let's take our screen over.
Bandora. I never heard of him. I think it was DK Dynamite.
DK Dynamite, ready to showcase what he can do again.
Ooh.
We're watching a mouse and keyboard player, I think. Oh no, I take it back. I'm seeing L2 after this man is on 20 cents. Absolutely flying. And this is the sort of thing you want to see. How crazy can a player on a high sensitivity play? And here,
the Mastercraft actually looked fire, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This is one of the alternate HUDs we have here. You can see the bottom of the screen there. There's a mini map, a slightly different style. I think this one's called Recon. It could be wrong.
Can we just highlight the fact that he took out Symphony, Huskers, and Joe in that triple kill?
That's a feat, baby. That's a big old
well
feat.
Well done, Dynamite. Clip it, somebody.
Everyone here at CODNEX running these incredible PCs. They're brought to you by Corsair. Everyone's setups are absolutely dripping.
We tried these out yesterday. I have never had a smoother experience. I was on mouse and keyboard, and it was like, dude, plug in a controller, plug in a controller. I was like, no, bro, this feels incredible.
This feels real good.
Wow. Rewind is a map I'm looking forward to. Just, I don't know, I just get Blockbuster vibes.
Bandura, what do you got for me?
Go to hardpoint number 3.
You can reclaim it. I believe in you, buddy.
We believe.
That's 3 kills in a row from pros. This is a sniper lobby. I respect this lobby.
Yeah, this is great. A lot of fun sniping in Black Ops 6, as you'll see.
So rewarding when you hit those body shots.
I've been there.
Also in the zone.
Oh, AG Biner, my bad.
Folks. And again, this is the map.
I never heard of some of these Call of Duty creators.
A place where you were able to purchase and rent VHSs, Chris, in the center of this map.
What is that? Some of the people in the
I swear, that really reminds me of Blockbuster.
Technology.
They have not. Alley Cat being one of them. Oh, it's your boy Joe Woe.
Hey, Joe. Okay, so we saw Shotzi, but here's the guy who was originally crowned the Movement King. And Joe Woe is getting up close and doing dirty things. I love the stim. You can tell this is a Warzone player ready to fry multiplayer.
Yeah, he's bringing a very fun loadout there. We'll see what Joe's got in the tank, folks, because this is a man with a very smooth left stick.
Whoa, look at that triple kill.
On the dive, Joseph Wosif. They call him the Movement King for a reason, folks. He's cooking.
Oh, he's going for the 5 clips for days here from Team Joe. Iceman, Isaac, Huskers, and Symphony also on this squad. This may be the most stacked we have seen of any of the lobbies.
Yeah, let's be real. That's a heavy hitting lobby. And Joe, he's dancing with the best of them. Tons of fun here in Babylon once again. I mean, look at this, man. We're all over the place. Here's Aiden, another superb player. And, okay. You know what, Chris? We're out, baby. We got to roll. I hear we've got Lottie on the floor with an update. Lottie, take it away.
What's going on?
Not for that guy, I guess. That's supposed to turn you into an enemy. Like, it's supposed to make him...
Safe house where, in addition to our 215 creators, we also have a few celebrity guests trying out Black Ops 6 multiplayer for the first time. And I just happened to have found an RG3. Hello, mate. How are you enjoying the game?
Oh, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. 4 years? 4 years been waiting for this bad boy.
It's been a long time, and it's good to be back on Black Ops.
Oh, Robert Griffin from the quarterback. Oh, there's an NFL quarterback.
I mean, I'm putting a lot of time because, I don't know if you heard, but I'm recently unemployed, so got a little more time on my hands, so I'm enjoying this game to the fullest.
You certainly do, but look, all right, I don't know who let you go, but I'm glad they did for me because I need to recruit you today. I have 215 creators in this place. It is stunning, but there's only one of me. I need some help, and I was wondering, do you want to come and help me talk to some of these guys today?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do it.
Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect him to say yes, but here we go. We're going to get RG3 mic'd up, but until then, let's check out more Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Actually, Robert, do you want to take this throw?
Oh, I would love to. Back to you, gents.
What a pro. Oh, Griffin the third in the building. Excited to hear much more from him on the team. But Chris, we've got plenty of time here with our creators, still rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. Let's jump right back into game. The Korean Savage.
That's the name.
And it seems like a lot of people are just gravitating early.
I gotta look up what team he played on.
The C9 in the back pocket. He likes to use this one when you're inside, but unfortunately, another game coming to an end.
Yeah, that's another disgusting lobby. Again,
Selling
the creators in this room.
Jeez.
You heard Lottie talk there. 215 of them. A lot of them incredibly capable players. So yeah, it's a hot room, folks. Literally.
Making their way around the truck. Ebates gets one, and that's all.
He couldn't even get back past.
This is Rewind. This is one of the many lanes here on the map, and I say many. I mean 3. There's only 3 lanes. I know lanes.
3 lanes.
That's one of them. This is the middle of the map. Again, this is a sort of stores. There's a strip mall going on here, and on the outside, there's lots of fun. Again, Swisham now with another totally different HUD. Again, square minimap up top. Everything's different on the right-hand side, folks. It's a little bit difficult to sort of get a hold of. Once you play the game yourselves, once you get the beta starting tomorrow, you're going to be able to mess around with all of these settings.
And you can tell just everybody wants to feel out the Omni dives. You can get yourself into some great...
I'm going to be playing around with the Omni movement a lot, honestly.
Screen to watch. He
just to get used to it.
At Esports World Cup. Biffle is a monster, but seems to be on the losing end of another lobby as we take our screen over to another Warzone goat needed.
Oh, here we go. Benny Central, who's actually right over here. He's
from the UK.
He's on our right shoulder, Chris, here in the second Oculus, and checking out some of the emotes.
Oh, that's a cool weapon inspect.
Crazy already. And speaking of emotes, emotes are back, much like what we saw in Cold War, but just, you know, a whole lot more spastic.
I just want to see someone start fragging out, and I think the guy on the left might be the key player to do it. He's a world champion, one of the GOATs, TP, one of the greatest Warzone entertainers in his life, and he's not the only one. We got the full-blown masking force.
We really do. Again, great.
Oh, I didn't know he played Warzone. I just saw him do his skits, honestly.
Sample Black Ops 6. To see how things feel. So far, it feels pretty good. That is the general consensus. And if you're watching these streams as well, then again, we are dropping some serious pieces of intel here on the main stream. But all of these...
I'm not going to lie, with a lot of... I don't know. Like, the movement looks a little... you can tell it's definitely going to be a skill gap with the Omni movement.
Miles, when I was playing HVT on this map,
then you gotta worry about also like the meat shields things too. I can imagine it's gonna be a lot of disrespectful like kills, especially in Search and Destroy with the meat shield thing.
Folks, in case you were worried about it or curious, but again, being able to sprint in any direction, the way you dive, the way you slide, dexterity is a perk as well. I mean, we're going to be looking at putting together some sort of like movement montages over the next year, Chris.
And I think what you're going to love as soon as you get your hands on the game, assuming you've already pre-ordered or have Game Pass, that every gun in your hands right out of the gates is so comfortable. It feels so natural. And I instantly feel like I'm ready to drop a 2.0 KD.
2.0 KD. Well, folks, plenty more Black Ops 6 action here. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break. You can still watch the stream. You can check out all the other folks in here as well. Don't go too far. More news after the break.
Watch Tim the Time, man.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD.
Excuse me.
Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators, get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1.
I'm about to just get back to live. I don't want to see a lot of the gameplay. I mean, I feel like I saw enough.
Welcome back, everyone, to the desk. Joining us now, we've got more from the Treyarch team, more amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got Pablo Ortiz, Matt Schrontz, and Lawrence Metten to dive into everything. Yet again, I used dive again. You know what? It fits with Omni. Whatever you want to do. I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild. Because the amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. This game is, I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nameless and Alley and Pocket, we've already got a meta conversation going,
Yeah.
so we have no one better to talk about that than Pablo. We know the players.
Okay, so some new weapons is going to be introduced in the
In
game.
the beta, we've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love for the Tonto,
Yeah.
the XM4, the Jackal. We're going to get into that a little bit, but what was your general approach to designing the weapons for this game?
Yeah, on a high level, we really wanted the gunplay to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well. But still hitting that high fidelity, like best looking weapons that we've ever done.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth, though, man? They look fantastic.
Well, we did see some of the inspect animations too, and they are fire.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're looking and feeling great. And
Yeah, she ain't lying about that. The weapon
for us,
inspects
making
are
sure that
cool in this
every
game.
Weapon has its own distinct identity, you know, audio, visuals.
Oh
you know,
no, I've never been a
all that.
huge
So
fan
you're
of
gonna
Black
see a
Ops
lot
Cold
of
War's
classics
UI.
returning, like the XM4,
Honestly,
better than
and
the
I feel like Modern Warfare's UI is okay,
Black Ops,
but
so
I feel like
operators are
Black
getting their
Ops
hands on a
2
lot of
had the best UI.
experimental prototype
That's just
weapons
my
as well,
personal
and start
opinion.
getting a little more out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of prototypes, we have some weapons coming at launch in Black Ops 6 that are completely new to Call of Duty, all new to the franchise, never been in a game before.
I thought that was a
That's
shotgun.
So awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Yeah, we've never been to the 90s
Yeah.
before. God.
Guys, we're very well versed in the 90s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, personal experience.
Don't date us, Al.
Hey, I'm on this conversation too, okay?
So at launch, you know.
Oh, so these are all the
of our
12 new weapons.
Players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty,
Let's
which
go.
is awesome. And you're gonna get to play with a bunch of those in the beta as well.
Are they? So we will be able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. I know
All right.
people. I've seen a lot of Jackal PDWs.
Okay.
The Vault Edition floating around out there in the stream, and yeah, that weapon's amazing if you love playing aggressively, rushing objectives.
I'm gonna keep that in mind when I for the beta tomorrow.
Like me, yeah. There you go.
So I want to see it in action later today too, not just an MP, but very exciting.
Yeah. No, absolutely awesome. But I mean, there's even more to talk about too, right? Because you know, you guys are also approaching things differently with attachments as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, this is really excited about where we landed with attachments this time around. Kind of two core pillars, right? The first was attachments should always feel really good to equip, make your weapon better, right? And the second pillar was giving
I see they got
players
50 million
confidence
attachments
and
again.
clarity so that they, you know, feel like they can experiment in Gunsmith and make their own builds without having to go online and look something up.
Yeah, you're kind of you want to empower people to have the confidence to build their own loadout, use those attachments, know what they're doing. I think that it's awesome, and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of customization here at Call of Duty Next today.
Yeah. Now, what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, players are going to notice that there's way fewer cons across the board, and attachments are more focused on providing one or two big chunky improvements.
Got it.
And there's also, that's mostly consistent in terms of where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay, I want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip, I put on the quick draw. It's that simple.
Love that. Yeah.
And we're going to get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here.
There's got to be a movement-based build too for the guns, hopefully, right?
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Oh, so that's huge.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your XM4, you might unlock like a red dot or something like that, and you're going to immediately be able to put that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is, right? It could be...
Oh, that is big.
May have
like
never
that.
touched it before. It might be rank 1, and you can already put a red dot on there.
Yeah, it gives you that advantage to be able to...
Yeah, I didn't like Modern Warfare's 2's weapon attachment system. That shit was ass.
That's me.
No, I love iron sights. I love iron sights, but having that ability to be able to go across is absolutely fantastic.
Give me some good, clean glass. That's all I need.
Yeah, well, now we got it. No matter what, as long as it's unlocked in that class. But Matt, actually, you know, time to kill is something that players are always curious about with a new title, TTK, time to kill. How did you guys approach that for Black Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game. So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly lower TTK. You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War. We're at 100 health.
Oh wow, they're making the TTK quicker.
Values and around with the weapon damage. But we feel like where we're at right now, it sits really well in the world of Black Ops 6 with Omni movement, our attachment philosophy. But of course, we're definitely looking for data and feedback in the beta. So please give it to us in appropriate ways. And we will listen and assess and adjust.
Follow at Treyarch for more on that.
Yes.
We'll be looking for it throughout the beta.
I'm definitely very interested in how Omni movement and that lower TTK are going to play with one another. We're even seeing it here.
It's definitely going to be interesting.
It's really fascinating, and I think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more. Yeah, you know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean, it was really important to be able to react.
Yes.
Right. So we don't want the health so low that you just immediately die. Yeah. But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated, right? So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a dance, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Now.
Designed with Omni movement in mind.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, Lawrence, my fellow camo enthusiasts out there, there are many of us. I hear you have some really exciting things for us in terms of challenges this game.
Yeah, so there's a lot you're going to be able to do with weapons. First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization.
Oh,
back.
nice.
So
Okay.
that's back to Call of Duty.
Hopefully the reticles are good, because last time they did the reticles was just ass. Oh, okay, here's the mastery camos. This diamond. There's dark spine. Dark spine looks nice.
And we are confident we're delivering the best mastery camos we've ever seen in the franchise.
Dark matter looks the same though.
Than ever. And when you shoot this thing, it actually has some dynamic elements that add and swirl and move. Really dope mastery camos in the game.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look at the different dark matter side by side.
Yeah, if that's just only a taste and a
little taste. You got master camos for every mode.
I'm gonna call out. Lawrence said it. The team killed it on
They
the
really
master
did.
camos. I see the conversation come up of which was the best gold camo. I see Black Ops 1 come up a lot. I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
bold.
it.
Bold move, bold move.
Let us know.
Hey,
Yeah, let us know.
there are a lot of cool stuff here, without a doubt, here. And these things are looking absolutely incredible. But also, something is looking equally as incredible, our Vault Edition weapons, which, I am very, very excited for. I mean, look at these things. They look so cool.
And everybody is running these on the streams today. Like, we've seen these in action.
They are
That's really cool. That's real cool.
You can unlock bonus content, including the Hunters versus Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Gobblegum Pack, and Season 1 Black Cell. Plus, if you pre-order the Vault Edition,
That's pretty funny.
get the chance to use these operators.
Oh, that's
and these
cool.
weapons. I mean, this is absolute
Insane.
shenanigans.
Dude, these Mastercraft weapons and specs are really fire.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I like Spooky Fish Knife.
Yeah,
He's trying to hurt you.
That's
but
trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it clearly is Spooky Fish Knife.
I forgot what his actual name is, but that's the one that calls out to me.
That's the name. Actually, they're
Perfect.
they're
Yeah,
gonna change
just
it in the
change
game.
it in game.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing in particular that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement. People were popping off about it. Lawrence, what can you tell us about,
Okay, we're talking about Classic Prestige now.
Because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6, and then some. So
okay.
we're super excited to be bringing Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to Prestige, relock all that 1 to 55 content.
Yeah.
Do it again, having gained a
And
little
you still get the
prestige.
perma unlock as well, like it was back in the day?
That is back. So
Okay.
every prestige, you're going to have a permanent unlock. If maybe you lost access to your favorite weapon or your favorite perk, use that permanent unlock, get it back right away. We have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6. Make it through those. You'll graduate into Prestige Master.
Yeah, like the Modern Warfare 2019 version of Prestige was just terrible.
Prestige 1 icon.
Okay, I like the icon for
I
that.
remember having a conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think.
But yeah, I don't like all the changes that they made. It was just terrible, and now they're going back to all the classic stuff.
And we said it's got to be a no-brainer to want to enter Prestige. And the team, Lawrence, hats off. Like, absolute no-brainer, and I'm going to try to max prestige. I'm going to try to get dark matter. I'm going to try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said too, it's not so punishing, that you've made it super rewarding, and like, of course I'm going to want to relock everything. I'm not risking it all, so to speak.
Yeah.
So on top of that, you know,
it's
pretty great rewards.
Yeah,
to
actually,
talk about too.
That's the other thing too, right? Because, you know, one of the things that we always enjoy about the track and putting in that time in is unlocking things and getting stuff. So what are going to be some of the prestige rewards and just in general that we should be expecting with this?
So we didn't want to just bring back Classic Prestige. We wanted to go bigger than ever. We wanted to build the most rewarding version of Classic Prestige we've ever seen. We have a ton of high-value skins.
Like the seasonal prestiges just was bad overall.
Just for the Prestige system.
Okay.
And I mean, we showed the Prestige 1 icon a minute ago.
Amazing.
If that looked like the World at War zombie team.
Yeah, I was going to ask. It's got a... It looked really familiar.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops history. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite classic system, it's oozing with nostalgia.
Oh, so each prestige element is going to be based off of classic games. Cool. I knew that soldier with the Thompson looked familiar.
You're gonna love these so much, but Lawrence, what happens to your weapons when you're relocking? Just because this is a new system, we want to take people through what they should expect in terms of what happens to our stuff.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. You're going to relock that 1 to 55 content, but you're not going to lose weapon progression. You're not going to lose your global weapon builds. You're not going to lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the builds you created for that weapon available as soon as you get access again. And it was important to us, to Matt's point earlier, we want players to prestige, but we also want it to pay homage and reflect the classic system. And so that relock is an important part. You also mentioned the permanent unlock, Alex, so that'll help you mitigate the relock if you really
I'm
lose.
excited.
It's
I'm excited.
scary.
Yeah, so only just a smidgen.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
Yeah, so
they going ham in the back right here. Them yelling.
Calling card
They're going in.
A deep set of those. 100% completion cards in the game at launch. So if you complete the set in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each prestige has its own set of
Those are so sick.
The zombies one looks so cool.
We got Dark Ops challenges. You need Dark Ops challenges in a Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as they get. Hidden criteria challenges that we're excited to see which ones the community find and which ones they maybe take a while to discover. We will not be giving hints.
Nope. Okay. Redacted. Smart.
Yeah, a lot to unlock, and excited to see what resonates with players.
So we were hearing Miles talk about a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and I'm excited for them. So
medals.
It seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we have over 150 medals in multiplayer. Lots of
okay, the multiplayer medals. Gotcha.
And a lot of new ones too that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see them popping up on screen.
Yeah, we've been seeing, we got some turned on action.
I mean, it looks, the game itself looked pretty. It's just the UI. I don't know.
My personal favorite is Doink.
It's like a prettier version of Black Ops Cold Wars. Honestly,
I
like how you said, I like Doink.
I do. I mean,
I don't know how to feel about
they were
that.
telling me some of the ones that were coming out. I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from a tactical grenade.
That was Stephanie's.
It's a little different than
It
stuff.
was Stephanie's favorite before she knew what it was.
She just heard Doink. She was like, I'm in.
We love equipment here, okay?
My personal faves are, we have a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, and 1v everyone medals.
Nice.
And,
I get those all the time.
And search and destroy, right?
Yeah.
S&D, going to this, all the time. Picking up those 1v3 medals, this guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the Desto, Stephanie, I think there is one more thing that our friends at Treyarch wanted to talk about, because I see it here on the little graphic that we got.
You are so right, Alex, and one more thing. I'm coming to you, Lawrence. So Treyarch has obviously worked on every ranked mode the last few years. We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DNA at Treyarch. And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game early in Season 1.
Season 1.
All right.
Ranked MP coming
My
to
friends are
Black
watching.
Ops
They're
6.
massive.
Why don't they just drop it with the game? Rank used to come out when Call of Duty was first dropped, as far as I remember. Honestly.
Thank you so much, Treyarch team, Pablo.
I don't understand why they don't make sure
It's
ranked
awesome
is
to have you
good.
here today. Thank you for sharing everything that's
Black
coming
Ops
to the
is
game.
back. Yeah. And it seems like most importantly, you guys are excited about it, which I think if you guys are excited about it,
Been
it
a long
just
time coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
it just radiates to all of us. That joy is so awesome, and I think I speak for everyone in here. This game's freaking awesome.
The vibes are high.
The vibes are high. It's great. It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie. Gone by. Wow, a lot of great.
Did I miss the zombie stuff?
Rank play. Oh my goodness.
Race to prestige, anybody? I will race you as soon as we
Okay, yes.
Just
We'll
all
partake in this.
the most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the desk, our creators have switched over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new strike maps that are coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
I didn't mean to click that. Hold on.
So we're going into face-off, folks.
Fast and furious is how I describe this game mode. And I was talking with Aiden. He's saying, I think I found the God Gun. I think Hazardous might have as well.
The Tanto 22. It's got like a similar feel. Do you remember the Milano? That like...
And it reminds me of the ADS of the MSMC. One of the all-time favorites. You can hear
That gun looks weird.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little 10 years younger than the rest of you. But Hazardous isn't, and he was at that high ground for a hot minute there. Will finally get shut down, but Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
He's going for the 360.
He said he was going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull off.
Oh, they're gonna execution.
Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like they're flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution action.
Part robot, part zombie human.
All Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All right, Shotzi's put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators. And seeing her pop off here in this situation versus one of our professionals. Pop off queen.
I will say, Shotzi's in the blender right now.
Yeah, he kind of is.
He confirms.
I don't see any movement.
Absolutely fried, okay? So that's a good sign for all you guys out there. Wondering if you could pick up Omni movement fast.
That's what he needed.
You can.
Okay, Sachi, I see you.
He's on his feet. That might be a different lobby, but yeah.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
46
Not 5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths? 46 and 5? Oh.
Get a confirm over here.
Ridiculous.
And this was called the Scourge, and this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good, and it has a high mag, so you can
ADS
just
is
slay.
crazy.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. Just like absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife again. All the animations, everything looks so cool.
Spooky fish knife.
The spooky fish knife.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first prestige?
Oh, it's a great question. All of my attachments, but which one?
I don't know if it works on that.
I'm taking the Jackal.
Like
the Jack?
I'm taking the Jackal with me.
I'm taking the spooky fish knife.
Aims.
I'm gonna just keep my Marine.
I'm taking the aims with me.
I wonder when they're gonna show some zombies gameplay. Or did I miss it?
He was loving it.
Hey, okay, Physic.
And now I'm looking out for the medals. You see the double kill pops up. Things just so much satisfaction as you're playing and popping 2 pieces and 3 pieces. It looks so sick.
We heard Lawrence talk about there's a 1v1, there's a 1v2, 1v3, 1v everyone medal. I mean, that's going to be so fun to keep count of. I mean, not just, you know, for like players having a good game, even in tournaments, all sorts of exciting plays here. Can't wait.
I'm not gonna hold it. That was kind of funny.
FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. 100%. He's always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden, you have Sage. Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here, Alley Cat, but I feel like this might be a stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor, but can we just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're on a strike map, so it's so close. So every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that omni movement to get away as we see a dive comes out of nowhere.
Dude, FIFA Kill keep getting clapped.
Some of the things you're going to be able to do. You get shot, you just got to get out of dodge.
So unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not necessarily, you know, a piece of a larger map that's been trimmed down. It's an entirely new play space, but it's still using, you know, a similar art design or a similar palette from an existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
This one's Gala, so you can see small themed area. It just looks awesome. And up top, this is the position it looks like you're going to want to hold. This FIFA Kill is absolutely slaying.
And y'all can't see it, but his hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting blinded in this shot, but he's right in front of us, and I'm seeing the sun shining down on him in these shots as he's
the time I heard this
has the high ground. Will find a third as well. Now, I didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his movement is looking cracked.
Marley 13. Having a very good time here at Cardinals. Now, an entirely different experience there, though, Chris. I mean, not necessarily been pinned down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but all right, Lola, massive shots.
I walked behind her earlier, and she dropped the quad feed. She's like, how about that one, chat? Everyone is just feeling this game bright and early, and she is not afraid to take on anyone in the lobby.
So Chris walks behind people that quad feeds. I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the stage.
Yeah, come with me. I bring the PMA.
And as we jump to Lola, she has the X4 out with the red dot on. You heard them talking about it, and be able to change your reticle and customize
so excited.
it. That is something we had way back in Black Ops 1. It was one of the best feelings ever. So many features from previous Black Ops games were fine, re-added with that nostalgic feel, but also new. It's been so awesome to see.
Another thing as well, every single time you get a brand new weapon, the optic slot is open.
I wonder if they're going to do the zombies content towards the end of the...
In that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot. It could go on the brand new weapon immediately.
All right, quick question for you guys. They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War. Will we see a Black Ops 2 one? And is there a chance that I can unlock the FAL in the Cap 40s once again?
Imagine.
I would love the Cap 40s to be in there. I want them to come back.
I'm excited to just get my hands on it and try it out.
Can we see this from Salties?
I wonder if that's stone operated.
Look at all the medals.
Call of Duty world.
Turned on. That's the one I was looking for. When I play against Chris, I'll be getting a couple.
Impossible! I have eyes on my back, and now I can dive backwards.
Did you see that slide?
Great stuff coming through as our creators are finishing.
Oh, they did bring back the winner's circle.
Everyone seems to be enjoying the fun. Alley Cat, what'd you see in that one?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, when I was listening to you guys talk about, you know, getting your medals and all the weapons that are new, also just quality of life updates that all of your classes will move around, whether it's Warzone, whether it's MP, whether it's a private match, rank play. You don't have to keep going in and remaking your classes, and I think that is just so important. It's an attention to the small details that Treyarch does really, really well.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen, I'm liking you know, people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. As we were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up to the top right, and we're like, this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean,
I honestly hope Call of Duty choose to keep this customized HUD, customizable hub option.
I think one that you can fully customize.
I feel like that's really big.
Lots of different options for those HUD presets. We're getting a little teaser of some of them here. Again, it's just a new dawn, baby. It's a new day, and it's a long, fantastic year of Black Ops 6 ahead of us.
Now, Miles, you're a full-time employee, and I'm a contractor, so I can ask this question. Can we talk about theater mode yet?
I think
Do I have to wait until later in the show?
I think we can. I'm not seeing any hits.
Nobody's coming to arrest us right now.
There's no red dot on my chest, is there?
We're safe-ish.
Day one.
Safe-ish
You're going to see the best.
Hold on.
Well, that's
Oh, hey. Thank you. Sorry, guys, that was my food.
Can you imagine the clips that are going to come out of
This setting, I think, is insane. What do you make of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks, it's amazing to me.
It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's very vibey for sure. Tristan, have you managed to get your hands on the game yet? Have you played?
Yeah, I played. It's a great game. It's like a new what's the name? New maps, a new setup, and it's very nice. A little different, a little change, and you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll see how much I'll get on the game.
All right, we'll see how much you're grinding for sure.
I'll
and
grind
Bub,
for sure.
what type of player are you, Bub? Are you multiplayer, zombies? What do you dabble in? Multiplayer?
100%. Don't touch Warzone. I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game, so I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start being like, I'm going to smoke kids, I'm talking a big game, but that's fair. You got time to grind. Absolutely not. And obviously, we're seeing some of the incredible creators try this out. Are you guys fans of anyone's streams at all?
We've seen a couple of AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan, how are you guys feeling about maybe squadding up together at some point when the game releases?
Us three? Oh, we should play for sure. We should start streaming. I think, you know, this has given a good jump start for us. Maybe we get into streaming, so that'll be nice.
Hey, you heard it here first. A Wizards team might be actually emerging out of Call of Duty next. Gents, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Castus, it's back to you.
Thank you so much, Lottie. We've got some of the biggest names in Washington all here to check out Black Ops 6. I wanted to ask you, though, while we're watching more gameplay, who is the greatest celebrity or athlete that you've played with or against or just watched in Call of Duty?
Oh, man, you're talking about skill at Call of Duty, huh? I would say I played with a decent amount of athletes. You know, Marcus Valdez-Scantling was unbelievable at
MVS?
Warzone. MVS is one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max Holloway, a fighter, unbelievable player as well.
He was really good. I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan, with the greatest teammate.
You did?
And I went into that. I'm not gonna lie. I went into that fully thinking I was gonna have to carry him. He wasn't gonna know anything. He came in hot as hell, knew everything, had his own call outs. Yeah. He asked me a couple of questions, and I was like, we're absolutely gonna smoke this. There's no way we lose, and we didn't.
Did he have an 8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
He was wearing his own clothes.
Why were you looking?
He starred in Creed. He's a pretty good athlete.
Everybody loves Call of Duty.
Let's take a look at the gameplay.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He did rage quit.
He's not going to do it now. We talked to him about it.
Here we go.
No, he did it like 10 minutes ago.
Zogoro. Oh, wow. Hit that player. Look at the diving. There you go.
It looked good to me. It looked good to me.
Go forward, then backwards. And those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean, the quads on that man to hit them dives.
Hitting them squats.
Look at this. This is so hard to stay alive. That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but on the shifty, another Warzone warrior.
But also one of the most individually talented, just Call of Duty players we've seen come into the scene from a content creator side. And now competitor in Warzone. He's been unreal, so I'm excited to see what he can display here.
His aims is not missing, Ali.
No, he's not missing. But kind of piggybacking off of Omni movement, it looks like a lot. Like, it looks very daunting, but I promise you, once you are loading into the game, once you are playing, it comes so naturally. It feels like it's going to be a big change. It really isn't. It's super fun. It's super natural, and you can already see it. Like, people aren't struggling. They're having fun. They're testing out kind of their limits and their abilities with the Omni movement. It is so, so good.
Oh, yeah, at this point in time, I think our creators have had maybe like 2 or 3 hours of total gameplay time. So, I mean, they've picked it up real fast. It's going to feel difficult for them to go back to, you know, a different Call of Duty, go back to MW3 or go back to previous games. You know, we always love to do throwback tournaments and throwback gameplay in the sort of mid-off season. It's going to be hard after Omni movement.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's going to change the way that you approach basically every scenario. I mean, when you're hitting a corner and you're walking into a building, like I said, you know, when we were talking about it, it just feels natural. Like, it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost how it should be. And obviously, they've catered the maps towards the movement as well, so everything is smooth when you're running around.
Some games that you'll play in the FPS genre, it feels like you're ice skating around the map. Absolutely not in this. Now, what's happening here, Miles?
Oh, this is, I mean, we're taking a hostage, and we're holding on to this player as a meat shield.
Yeah. Wait, that hipfire was insanely accurate.
So again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. It's sort of an alternate to an execution. This is going to go
Sorry, chat. I accidentally didn't mean to hit that.
He's got me. I'm being taken.
I got you, brother.
I'm being taken. Wheeler's coming out of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
Would you call
Saving
that
me.
a meat shield?
It's a meat. I'm calling them a meat shield. That's not the. I don't think that's the official
It's a
name.
personal
I don't know. I
bodyguard.
feel like I just got told that was the official name.
I like that you're a
Official
personal
bodyguard.
That
bodyguard.
was just what came to my head there.
Against your will, bodyguard.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir. Marley 13, though, thank you so much for that. And oh, yes.
Yep.
Legion.
Why, dude, this ADS and this is crazy.
Oh, he power punched it too.
Oh, yeah. Legion, do it. Find somebody and blow them up.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, baby! Oh, no, he's been taken!
Leave him alone.
Oh, no.
Leave him alone.
Well, Legion turns into someone's personal meat shield as the game comes to a close. And a draw. We don't see many of those either.
Yeah.
And I love that they're just using this left and right. This is so sick.
He's screaming for help. Please, somebody save me. It doesn't last forever. You will be taken care of there. And Zogoro, look, man, it happens to the best of us.
So you just have to be aware. You can't get taken as the meat shield.
It's
That
going to
is
be
just
all
not-
snipers, right?
not
All
ideal.
the snipers who have been camping, you
Yeah.
finally climb up next to them. They don't get to use tack insertion. Nah, they coming with me.
And you know what? When you have that prox chat on, I'm talking to you the whole time.
Oh, the whole time. Whispering
In your
in
ear,
your
literally
Suit off,
in your
buddy,
ear.
okay?
Hey, buddy, what you doing up here?
Do you mind if I just borrow your body for a second?
Just for a minute.
Just take some bullets for me.
All right, Zog, what do you got for me? I'm ready for some Blaine train.
Not much. Not much.
It's coming though. You know,
Are you sure?
it takes a moment
There
to
we
get
go.
used to the aim down sight speed. He's getting collats here. What more do you want from him?
Honestly, I think that was an opposite jinx. I think I just helped him there.
It's all happening here, folks. Collaterals, body shield
Attach is
plays.
locked.
It's happening here at Call
He's
of Duty
locked.
next. Unbelievable
he's
day
pulled the
so
sub
far.
out.
Question on Attach. So he won his first world championship when we went to New Movement back in Advanced Warfare.
That is true.
How do you feel he's going to adapt as now one of the old guard in the CDL coming
Godlike.
into Omni Movement?
I think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today throughout the show.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment to look back. Let's take a look back at some of the best reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL. And that does it for Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're heading out to a very quick break, but when we come back, we'll be back over at the desk with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's it all, folks. Stay tuned throughout the show for live Warzone.
Oh,
gameplay
they
and
finally
also
doing
and
zombies.
updates on Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile 2. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators, get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion. Origin. Customize your PC. Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, folks. I found myself up on another overlook perch here at Call of Duty Next to let you guys know that the 5th annual Call of Duty Endowment Bowl presented by USAA will be coming to you live directly following Call of Duty Next. Code Bowl 5 will feature 10 esports teams from the military branches from the US, UK, and Canada to compete alongside the most competitive players in Call of Duty Warzone, including Aiden, Benny Central, Natasha, Olims, Joe Woe, Stode, Symphony, Teep, Westy, Zlana, country music star Kane Brown, and more. Tune in to see who will dominate Urzikstan, be crowned the second Monster MVP, and for the first time ever, claim victory in the Code Bowl 5 Solo YOLO. You won't want to miss the chance to celebrate 5 years of Code Bowl, 15 years of endowment impact for veterans, and learn more about the upcoming endowment pack in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Stay tuned after next to see who will take home the coveted Code Bowl 5 trophy, live from Washington, D.C. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, the energy in this building is unbelievable, and we've only just really begun. If you are just tuning in live, welcome to Washington, D.C. Welcome to Call of Duty Next. We've had so much incredible news so far, but it's not over yet because we're going to head on down now to the developers at Treyarch to give you guys an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. So, GB, you know what to do. It's over to you.
Come on, stop talking and just show it.
Thank you so much for that, Lonnie. And yes, the Cold Bowl's incredible. Make sure you guys stick around for that. A great time, and those players are going to throw down. I'm sure you best believe that. But here we go, folks. We're at the desk, and it's now time to talk about everyone's favorite undead thingamajigam. It's zombies, baby. And you guys may have seen this online. Round-based zombies is back, and honestly, I'm stoked. It could be better than ever.
My thing is, why you toting around like they're acting like it's a good thing? I mean, a new thing. Like they should have never got rid of the round-based zombies in the first place.
Live at Call of Duty Next. So, folks, welcome to Liberty Falls.
There's a place just around the bend. A place by the name of Liberty Falls.
All these comics.
1991's fastest growing town in America, and it's plain to see why. It's a place simple tastes. Neighbors help one another.
Oh, these things are back.
Ain't just for Sundays. So if you're passing this way, be sure to stop on by.
Okay, the jet gun. Yo, they using Mega Man's arm buster. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool trap. I'm not gonna lie.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 camo pack in Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Warzone.
Let's kick things off with a good old-fashioned hell yes, round-based zombies is back. We are welcoming to the desk the Treyarch Zombies team. We've got Kevin Drew, Steve Bianchi, and Anthony Saunders. Guys, that Liberty Falls trailer, as Alex said, it's gonna leave a mark.
It's intense. It's incredible,
intense.
right? Yeah.
Small town.
It was peaceful. It's a little more dangerous now.
Yeah, it looked like it would have been a good time out with the family. Now, not so much.
You know, we've been riding the zombies hype train since reveal, and you know, I feel like I just hit a new level there. But there are two awesome round-based zombies maps that launched with Liberty Falls and, of course, Terminus Island, which you know we've been talking about over the last few weeks. What does it feel like to just have both of these out in the world now?
Oh, it's so awesome to have basically Zombies Month, where we've gotten just so
it really
much
has
time
been,
to show off all the hard work the team's been doing for the last 4 years and showcasing both maps. Very different. We'll get into that, but it's just been great.
Yeah, lots of hard work over the years from the Zombies team. And Steve, Liberty Falls kind of feels like a new setting for zombies. Like you said, the small town, it's bright. It feels like a little bit of a different place. What what's this map all about?
Yeah, it's this really idyllic small town. You know, it's in West Virginia, but now it's like the site of a zombie incursion zone. So watch out, it's just destroyed immediately.
So my question is, at Liberty Fall, will we be playing as characters or will we be playing as our operators? I've seen the operators in there.
World is great, and there's actually all these little stories about the people who used to live there, and some little side quests that maybe you'll find.
You guys, side quests never.
So
the turrets look cool too.
Yeah.
And of course, Black Ops 6 is set in 1991. So first look at this map on Liberty Falls. It really seems like we're embracing that early 90s era, where of course we see it all over Black Ops 6, but this has got that nice nostalgia.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Terminus is a little hard to get that 90s vibe when you're in a remote Pacific
dark prison.
Yeah. I've been to a few prisons in the 90s, so
Liberty Falls is really like where we got to just embrace everything from nostalgia of 90s. I think everyone here was a child when they were in the 90s.
Yes.
And so just to bring all these little elements, so for me, it's like the comic shop, bowling alley, video store.
You remember brick and mortar stores, right?
Some fun.
I used to actually work in a video store in the late 90s, you know, with VHS tapes and all that. So make sure
when they
always rewind, right?
Yeah, be kind.
Yep.
Okay, there goes the zombies gameplay.
You mentioned Terminus, and we know that Terminus is set concurrently, right? With
oh, you only start off with one shield.
So
Interesting.
People putting 2 and 2 together on that. What are going to be some of the biggest differences, though, between the Terminus experience versus the Liberty Falls experience?
Yeah, so Terminus, or rather Liberty Falls, has a pretty deceptive calm compared to like the more immediate threat you feel when you load into Terminus. Terminus is dark, it's claustrophobic immediately, so you feel that threat, you know. The brightness of Liberty Falls will have you feeling almost kind of safe, like maybe you could hit up Yummy Freeze, get a couple scoops, but you know, this is zombie
Don't
zone.
tempt me.
Yeah, you know it's not all good. You know, as you explore the map, you'll start to see the signs of the outbreak. You'll see the signs of a failed attempt to contain this thing.
Okay.
So, you know, it'll be everything that you expect. And what we want this to do is like set, you know, we want it to be easy to pick up. You know, but hard to master.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot for players to chew on. It's a smaller map, so again, a lot for players to chew on while they try not to be chewed upon. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to write that one down. But speaking of story, because you kind of hinted at it a little bit, it's a failed attempt at a containment, which means, you know, we got to look at the cinematic earlier this week that's going to set up the map. And damn, there's some spooky things happening in there. You know, we're seeing for the very first time the man himself, Edward Richtofen, since Black Ops Cold War. And he seemingly is going to get yeeted into another dimension here by the ether. What does this mean, Kevin?
Well, you know, I think it's the cinematic, first of all, is incredible, but I don't think this is how we expected to find Richtofen, and it's a bit of a change of expectations. We're not going to give anything away right now.
Okay.
But we're really just setting the groundwork for the game in this cinematic. It's basically whatever you saw at the end there, and Richtofen.
Well, and also too, we see his family. You know, I'm going to make some assumptions here. It seems like they were violently murdered, or there's some sort of very.
I think they just were out at the sun too long.
I hope he doesn't have those nightmares.
No sunblock on the picnic. That'll do some things to you.
Yeah. So up until now, we've really been framing him up as this villain.
Yeah.
And you know, he's done terrible things to our crew on Terminus Island. But now we found out some terrible things have happened to him. So it's a bit more gray than you might have initially thought, right?
Yeah, we're adding some complexity.
Yeah, the best villains are always the ones that believe that they're doing the right thing, you know what I mean? There were some really sick moments in that.
So they're making Richtofen the villain again.
That there was, it's going to be pretty wild. I'm excited for it.
And you did talk about the end there. I'm gonna push on a little bit. You tell me no. Was that a Maxis voice that I heard there?
No, you could make some assumptions there. If you played the end of Cold War, some things happened that really kind of translate here, and you can kind of connect the points.
So is that what you would suggest players start if they want to get into the story?
While we're waiting, if you want to jump into Cold War, it's a great time to go check out those main quests and get ready to the story.
Yeah, I've been playing Cold War Zombies, but all right, we're headed right into Zombies gameplay here. But a few quick things for those of you watching at home. We are spoiler-free today. We do not want to ruin the moment. Play it at launch, so the main quest and all the Easter eggs are actually turned off.
Alright,
and
now.
of course, the dedicated crew is back in round-based zombies of Black Ops 6. But since Liberty Falls happens concurrently with Terminus, dedicated crew is busy. They're trying to break out of prison, so they're not at Liberty Falls. We're going to see a different set of characters played by the folks here on that map today.
Oh, okay.
So, should be waiting any minute now to be.
That answers my one
but
question.
It seems like once that's good to go, Black Ops 6 Zombies is live. There you have it.
Mama.
We are in to the end. We're going to be sticking around with this one.